Hello, hey, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys can see and hear me okay. I'm in the car, I'm currently driving, but I wanted to come on here because I have a long drive, and I was riding, but I was actually like listening to different things, and I've been hearing a lot about this teacher that has went viral this week on social media. He's a black male teacher. I'm sure most of you all have heard the story by now. If you're not, there's a black male teacher that has gone viral this week. He posted a video clip of him being in a classroom, and he has a group of like teenage girls that were taking down his braids out of his hair in the classroom. And the post has went viral because a lot of people feel some type of way about the situation. A lot of people feel like it was inappropriate. People feel like he was grooming the girls. He shouldn't have been doing that. But then you have some people who feel like it was totally innocent, that the internet is just blowing things out of proportion. And so I want to talk about it because, for one, I am a mom. I have 4 daughters, y'all. I have 4 girls. My oldest is now 12 years old, which is unbelievable sometimes that I have a 12-year-old. But I want to talk about it because I was really just thinking about it, and I was thinking about, would I be okay, if this was my daughter? Like, what's the right way to handle this? I want to talk about what his intentions were. Let's just go ahead and get into it. I don't want to make the video long, but first and foremost, this is just my honest opinion. You're welcome to yours. We're not going to argue about it. If we have a difference in opinion, that's completely fine. You guys are welcome to drop down in the comments and let me know what your thoughts and opinions were on the subject. But don't attack me for mine, okay? But I'm going to say this. First and foremost, I do not believe that he had any ill intentions when he posted the video, when he asked the girls to take his hair down. He said it himself when he put out his statement that the kids had been testing, everybody had got their work done, it was downtime, and he was just like, hey, can y'all come help me take my hair down? He said he didn't have time to do it. The kids, they didn't mind doing it. He's known as, just like, he has a real good, close relationship with these kids. He said that they're like his own kids. He doesn't have any, so he treats them as if they're his own kids. He also stated that he has a good rapport with the parents of these children, and they know that he has a social media presence and that type of stuff. So once he put that statement out, I was like, okay, I believe him. Like, I really genuinely, I believe him. I'm not naive, but I believe that he had no ill intentions. I don't believe he did it as a grooming tactic for those girls. I believe he is probably known as the chill teacher. You guys know, if you was in high school, we all had that one teacher that was just real laid back, real cool. You could hang out a little bit with them. You could talk about stuff around them, and they wasn't judgmental. They was just kind of like that big brother, big sister type of teacher. And that was the teacher that most of the kids kind of flocked to, the most. Like, if you had those mean, stuck up teachers, you was running trying to get out of their classrooms. But if you had that one that you knew was cool, then all the kids wanted to be around that teacher the most. So I believe him on that. I don't feel like he did anything wrong per se, because I don't feel like his intentions were ill-mannered. However, I'm gonna say this because I thought about it as a mother. Would I want my teenage daughter taking down a grown man's hair in a classroom setting? And I said to myself, no. First of all, you go to school, you need to learn. I tell my kids, respect your teachers. So that means, if they're asking you to do something, if they correcting if they're correcting your bad behavior, you need to listen, you need to take heed, you need to show your teachers respect. And that's something that I teach them, even as, pre-K. Respect your teacher. So with me, trying to instill that with my kids, I believe that there should be some type of boundary. I just do. Even if you have those cool teachers that, everybody flock to, still there has to be some type of boundary on both parts. And the reason for that is because we know it has been so much going on in the news lately with these teachers, with these students. It's so much inappropriateness that goes on that even if somebody does have genuine intentions, you still have to have boundaries. You still have to tread lightly when it comes to these kids. This is for the adults. Like, I'm not even going to necessarily say the kids, the girls. I'm going to put all of this on him because you're a grown man still. So you have to understand that these are young girls. They're at that age where they are very impressionable. I can remember being 7th, 8th grade and, having crushes on teachers, me and my friends, having certain teachers that we just thought were so fine. And, we would acknowledge them as, yes, that's going to be my future husband, knowing good and well, but still, you're young, you're naive, you're silly. And so I want him to really be, cautionary to that, you do not want to send the wrong message out to these young, very impressionable girls. It's okay if you want to be like a big brother, if they want to come to you, if they want to talk to you, if you want to tell them, give them wisdom, give them advice, on how to handle certain situations. It's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes down to, come take my hair down, no, like that's a boundary there that I feel like he needs to set, because I just see it as you just don't want to give the enemy any type of stronghold, because what the enemy does is he'll take an inch and he'll make a mile out of it. So you don't want to cross that line on any level when it comes to these kids. And because you have to think about the mindset of a 7th, 8th grade girl. It's very immature. They're going through all these hormones and changes in their bodies. You have to think about that. And you might say, girl, you getting way too deep off in it. No, it is that deep. I'm not angry about it, situation, because like I said, I really do feel like this man had no ill intentions. But I just want him to be very conscious about his interaction with these kids. I just want him to have some type of boundaries just to protect himself. You know what I mean? Because like I said, when you think about the mindset of a 7th, 8th grade teenage girl, we all know if you've been one yourself, then you know how you were at that age. So for his own protection, I hope that he genuinely learned a lesson out of this. I hope he does not get in any serious trouble, but I hope he learns a lesson that, hey, I'm big bro, I'm here if y'all need me, but everybody needs to keep their hands to themselves. That's all I'm saying, because we're in this world, we live in a world now where everything is taken out of proportion. Everything is blown up. As soon as it hits social media, it's blown up. And that's how the enemy works, y'all. That's how the enemy works. And you have to really see it for what it is. And with this situation, like I said, I do hope he does not lose his job over this, but I really truly believe he needs to learn that, I need to have boundaries as a person in authority. I just need to set boundaries for myself so that I'm not ending up in any type of drama or any type of situation that could land me in serious trouble. Because, who's to say one of these girls don't get upset, get mad at him, and then try to say that he tried to do something? You know what I mean? Like, anything can happen. He just needs to protect himself. Like, I just look at it as if, this was, my brother or somebody. Like, I would genuinely tell my brother, you need to protect yourself. You need to have some boundaries with these kids, especially You know, not saying that things don't happen to the young boys, but especially with these young girls, because I know how the mindset of these young girls are. So I'm gonna leave it at that, y'all can drop down below, let me know what your thoughts were. Did you seem that it was inappropriate? Was it innocent? What do you think should be the next steps in this? Would you be okay with it if it was your teenage daughter and she came home from school and she said, Mom, I took down my teacher's hair today? Like, would you be okay with that? Would you have questions about it? I genuinely want to know. So y'all drop down below and let me know your thoughts and opinions. All I ask is just keep it respectful. And I'll definitely see you all in my next video.